All right, I'm going to do like a bit of a distance learning thing about model rockets. What we've got here is we've got two rockets of mine. One's well, they're both really entry level, level zero beginner rockets. There's the Taser and the Skyrider. The Taser's right here, Skyrider here. So if you want to start at the tip, what we've got is we've got a nose cone. This is the thing that splits the air so that the rocket travels through it real easily. We've got a body tube. Uh, this one has a couple of decals on it to make it look real nice. Fins. So we've got 3 fins on this one, and they are a snap together type. So this engine mount tube glues into the body tube, and the engine mounts in here, and the fins mount to this engine mount. And this also has launch lugs built right in. What I've got on the Skyrider is the launch lug is just another tube that's glued to the side of the body tube. And this allows the rod from the launch pad to go up through it to hold it up while you're launching it. This one has a pre-assembled fin section, and then a little clip where the engine goes in. So the engine goes inside that tube and gets held in place with that clip. On the Taser, it's what they call a friction fit. So the tube, or the engine mount itself, holds the engine just by the grip of it. It's the same size as the engine. Now this is a spent engine tube. You can tell because it's all dirty. This is an A83 engine. So the A is the size, the 8 is the amount of force, and the 3 is the number of seconds of delay before the ejection charge comes out that end. It's got a little clay plug in it, and inside is like a fuel to launch the rocket, and then a delay charge which will burn and usually has smoke in it so that you can help find your rocket in the sky, and then a tiny little ejection charge up at the top that blows to push the nose cone and the parachute or whatever your recovery system is out. An A engine used to be the smallest. Now there's half A's, but A used to be the smallest, and a B would be about twice the power of an A, and a C would be twice the power of a B, and they all fit in the same form factor of a tube. So you could pretty much launch any rocket that fit an A-size motor, would launch with a B or a C and just go quite a bit higher. So I'm going to set the Skyrider aside here. So what would happen is you would put an engine in here, you would set it up on the launch lug. When you launched it, there's a little igniter that goes off to light the powder. It burns and it shoots up into the sky, and when the ejection charge goes off, it blows off the nose cone, and the nose cone comes out, dragging with it, poorly one-handed apparently, dragging with it a plastic parachute. In this particular case, some are small enough that they can do a streamer recovery or a tumble recovery, and then this little piece here is elastic. They call it a shock cord. It's just so that heavier rockets don't jerk on the parachute too much. And that is the basics of model rocketry. You shoot these things in the air, and then you go chase them down, and you have fun doing it. So, yeah, and we're looking at doing this maybe this summer or possibly next year. for the scouting year. So that's something to keep in mind. And I'll see you all when, I don't know, when Scout starts meeting again. All right. Have a nice night.